You are listening to the broadcast from beyond. This is Mysterious Journeys and True Life Stories. Good evening, friends and journey seekers alike. We are so pleased to have you aboard our vessel of travel tonight as we traverse the universe beyond the stars for the truth. Won't you join us? And now, here is your host, Michael Hart.
And good evening to you, journey seekers. I'm glad to have you here as well as I am here with you, and I'm glad to be here too. Tonight, well, we're going to have some good stuff. I think some stuff that's actually more laughable than the stuff that we normally would talk about. And what is it, you might ask, or could that be? Area 51. Well, of course, Area 51 is definitely being talked about right now, mostly on Facebook and some other platforms, I'm sure. I don't have access to Twitter and stuff like that, but Facebook I do, and it's being plastered all over Facebook. And what in the heck could we be talking about here? Well, there's a mass of people, and I don't know if this is a joke or not, mass of people that are talking about going to Area 51 to break in or to just storm it. We're talking, they want to, I forget the number. I don't remember. It's in the thousands. And I seriously doubt anyone to that number is going to show up there. Obviously not. But what the plan is, unless it's just a blatant joke, they want to show up and storm Area 51. Seriously. Are these people kidding me? I guess not. But they do want to hopefully get there and see some aliens? Yeah, I believe that's it. UFOs and aliens. Well, folks, let me tell you, as laughable as this is, I can't take it seriously at all. It's probably one of the silliest things I've ever heard in my life. And good luck on getting the couch potato that sits on the internet all day long to travel to Area 51, who lives on the other side of America, to spend his money in a flight to go to that one little hot spot in the middle of the desert, which is unforgiving, by the way. I've been in that state, and I know how hot it gets. It is very, very hot. It's dry, but it's hot, and it's not something you want to pitch a tent near. No. And dealing with the people that you're gonna first visit, or it's going to visit you. The first people you're going to come in contact with is, of course, military personnel, government, military, and these people are they're not going to hesitate to use force to quell any ambition that the multitude of these numbers are going to, these people are going to try to overcome to get to Area 51. How silly. Seriously. I mean, yeah. So we're going to talk about that, and I got a little bit of audio for you to play. We're going to play around with this tonight. When we come back from the break, that is. So don't go anywhere. This is Mysterious Journeys and True Life Stories. We'll be right back.
You are listening to the broadcast from beyond. This is Mysterious Journeys and True Life Stories. Everyone likes free stuff. I know I do. There are two things I like to hear that comes with the word free. Free music and royalty-free music. That's right. Now that's having your cake and eating it too. That's why I want to take the time to tell you about an offer you can't refuse. If you're a podcaster, filmmaker, or YouTube video creator looking for great-sounding background music, soundtracks, or bumper music, then Royalty-Free Planet is the place for you. They have hundreds of artists and genres to choose from, with categories ranging from hip-hop, trap, dubstep to modern dance tracks, rock, and even 80s style synthscapes. It's what I use as bumper tracks for my show, and if you're a podcaster, you'll love the high-quality sound of these talented artists who have worked hard to bring us their music, and offer a copyright-free advantage to make your project sound great. Just remember to give these artists the credit by listing the name of the artist and song title. It's the least we could do in return for their hard-earned efforts to bring you pro sounds at no cost or copyright cost to you. So check out their YouTube channel and listen to the variety of excellent selections they offer at Royalty-Free Planet. That's Royalty-Free Planet. You'll be glad you did, and they will too.
Who can say whether anyone knows if this is a joke? I believe it did start off as a joke about Area 51 on Facebook. I'm not sure where the actual site was located. I didn't bother looking it up. I got a little lazy, I guess. I just didn't. I was so busy reading these silly posts and texts. You know, people were putting to each other, one over the other. And, well, of course, I chimed in, too. Silly. I mean, really. If you think about how dangerous that's going to be, I would say that you are probably right. It's going to be extremely dangerous for those people. And the government already has a bit of knowledge of what's going on. And so even if it's a joke, Even if people are just, goofing about, it's nothing you want to play with. You're screwing with the heartbeat of this nation, whether it's a secret or not. Now, do we know if there's UFOs or aliens out there? Well, we don't know for a fact. We don't know for sure. My guess would be maybe. But we're never going to know. And I don't think, it's not their job to find out by reason of force. I can see it now. I mean, they're all talking tough, I've read quite a few little comments where people have said, "Yeah, I'm gonna get in there. We're gonna storm that. We're gonna run like a bunch of, what is that Japanese character called? I forgot his name. He runs funny, head out, arms back, flapping in the wind? I mean, it seems silly, but okay. Let's just say that happens, and you guys do that. One of many things going to happen for the first deterrent. Anyone who's ever been out there, and I stand at the exact place that I need to be with my knowledge about what goes on. If you were to go past the signs that say "Do not enter," we can use extreme force, and it also says something about shooting you or killing you. So, why these people, if they're playing around, and if not, well, all the more reason to worry. You won't find my butt out there. No, I'm not. Well, for one thing, I'm not stupid. I try not to be. In a full day's work, I try to do the most logical thing that comes to mind. Storming Area 51 is the least of my worries. And even if somebody else did it, it's the least of my worries. Am I interested in finding alien life or some artifact? Of course. Who wouldn't be? It seems quite logical to want to do that, but I'm not going to risk my life just to be stupid. That's like saying, well, I want to find out if there is a diamond in this burning house. Even though it's all on fire and it's crumbling down around itself, I'm going to take a chance and I'm going to run in there and see if I can find that diamond. That's stupid. It's not even worth it. And that's not even a flame that goes out anytime soon, my friend. At least a burning house is a little bit more forgiving. These guys are well trained. They are absolutely dedicated to protecting that entire base. And whatever's being done down there, whatever they're doing, they will protect it with their life. It's just stupid to even think or fathom this far-gone fantasy these people are creating on Facebook about storming Area 51. I've got a pretty good audio I want to play for you from a video. It's from a young man. I'm not sure. His name is John Saw. And it's quite funny. I found it very, very entertaining. I'm going to play that right now and let you hear it. Here we go. This is John Saw.
All right, man. I'm going to try something new. I don't know if it's going to work. Don't know if it's going to work. Let's see if it works. Shit, it's not working. Shit. It's not working. Damn it. Alright, so listen. There's an event that literally 300,000 people have signed up to join and go to Area 51. And they're going to bum rush Area 51 on September 20th. They're going to bum rush Area 51 on September 20th. There's a page, man. I was trying to share it, but it's not really letting me do it right now. But it's, just put it in Facebook. They can't stop us all. Storm Area 51. And I'm looking at the page right now, and a couple of my friends are going. Oh, shit. Kinlock is going, and McQueen is interested.
This guy has an infectious laugh.
Dude. Oh, my God. I can't believe these fucking guys. Dude, they're gonna fucking... there's people that are talking about bum rushing it. Look, it's not gonna end well. We all know, like... And of the 350,000 people that are interested, and 300,000 that said they're fucking going. So we got 650,000 people interested or going. Of that bunch, statistically, who's really going to go, risk it all to find out if there's any aliens at Area 51? Highly unlikely. We have stupid people suppressing fire. If they do, oh my God, dude! I hope to God they do it. This is gonna be fucking terrific. This is gonna last. The memes, the fucking, the videos, the gifs, all of it, man. Oh my God! Please, 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 you stupid fucks, do this. Do this one time for me. Bum rush Area 51. Do it. I just want to see the reaction on these fucking idiots' faces. When they start getting OC, they get the dog set on them. They get hit with acoustic rays. They're gonna hit them with beanbags right in the fucking mouth. It's all gonna be non-lethal, of course, but man, they're gonna fuck people up, dude. Oh my God. Could you fucking imagine? They're not gonna do it. They're not gonna bum rush. Oh my God. They're not gonna do it. I think it's all just internet fun and all that. I don't think anybody's really going to do it. But my Lord, I'm telling you, I swear, I would pay pay-per-view Floyd Mayweather, Mike Tyson in his prime, pay-per-view money for this event. I swear I would. I'd buy tickets. They should set up concession stands, do like a Burning Man kind of vibe, and we can all fly out there and just watch. I just want to grab a bag of popcorn and just watch it. I just want to be there and watch these people get the ever-living shit kicked out of them. They should totally do it. Bum rush Area 51. What's up, Freeman? I can't, bro. I can't do it. I can't keep it straight. Man, listen. Please, all of you, I need all of you to send prayers up. We need this to be birthed into reality. All right? I need everybody to pray that these people actually do this shit. All we need is like 20,000. That's all we need. Of the 650,000 people that are interested or going, all we need is like 20,000 to set up, and we're going to have the greatest fucking show on earth. It's going to be fucking great. The circus has come to town. Please do it. They're gonna get beanbagged right in the fucking nuts. Oh my god, it's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be amazing. It really is. I need everybody just to keep this story going. We can convince 20,000 dumb fucks to try this. We can help them out. I'm joking. Full disclosure, I don't want any liability associated with this particular post. Oh my god, go check this story out, man. I just thought you guys would get a kick out of this shit. It's funny as fuck, man. I just want to watch. What'd you say, McQueen? I just want to watch from a hilltop when they blast 1,000 people with pepper balls and beanbags. I know, man. I want to see the giant fire cans of fucking OC. You know, the big motherfuckers that never get used, man. Like, the ones we had in Cuba, like the big motherfuckers that are like, I wonder if I can take. Yes, they need support. They need auxiliary security forces, man. Yes, Piper. Yes, you are qualified, bro. They're gonna send you. I know you've been out, OC. You've been OC sprayed and all that shit, man. You know you're qualified. You're certified. We're gonna need OC certified personnel on station at Area 51 because the shit's going down, bro. Cold gladiator in the yard, bitch. These motherfuckers are about to put in work. Yo, I can't wait, man. I can't wait. Please let them do it, man. September 20th, fuck football season, man. I only care about September for this shit. I want to see how many millions of people are going to sign up. And all you need, statistically, there's enough shits out there that will actually try this. Oh, my God. Please, dude. I can't. Oh, I want to see it so bad. It'd be like Top Streets right there. Fuck yes. Can you imagine being on the mirror and seeing this shit happen? I can't take it. Listen, man, please. Oh, for the love of God. I don't care if you're going or not. Just go over there and click the fucking page. We need to pump these numbers. These are rookie numbers, son. We need to pump these numbers up, boys. Oh, my God. I'm about to have a fucking heart attack. I'm prepared and have already thought this through. Yeah. Bro, this is the funniest shit. I could just see these fucking losers out there. And you know they're going to come in some funny shapes, bro. They're going to fall all sorts of funny. You're going to have the Oompa Loompa guy just peel himself off the couch for the first time in 10 years. He's going to try to run, pull a hammy, get busted in the back of the head with a beanbag, and fall flat on the fucking face. Bro, it's going down, son. I need this shit in my life, bro. Alright, man, I got to go. I'm sorry. Oh, fuck yes. Let's do it, bro. They can't stop us all.
Well, that was the end of the video. That was pretty funny. That was John. What was his name? Saw. But that was a little clippy he put together. He was actually making fun of these people who are talking about storming the complex. Well, I mean, it's a big place. You know, it's not like a building or anything. It's all underground. And can you see a massive army of idiots trying to overrun? That would last like maybe a minute or two before they'd all be eating the sand out there or the dirt or whatever. Yeah. Yeah, that's just it just shows the level of intelligence today. We have actually dropped many levels down into the below the floor of intelligent beings on this planet. It's really sad to think that people are going to. What do they think they're going to do? I mean, what you're talking about? The governments of all places, the two places you don't screw around in: Washington D.C. like the Pentagon or the White House or what have you, and Area 51. Now, there are other installations, but Area 51 is the big one. Do they think they're actually going to get some answers? They're not even going to get 2 feet past the sign before they're put down in a very meaningful manner. So, we're going to take a short break and we'll come back. This is a short night, but stay with us if you can. We'll be right back to some mysterious journeys and true life stories.
Coming to you from deep in the heart of Strange County, this is Mysterious Journeys and True Life Stories. Have you seen a ghost? Or an apparition? Or perhaps your house might be haunted? Or have you ever looked up into the sky at night and seen lights defying the laws of physics? If you have, I would encourage you to send your stories to me, and I will read them on the air with your consent. Send your stories to oculusmusic@gmail.com. That's oculusmusic@gmail.com. OCULIS music, one word, @gmail.com. I'll be looking forward to your stories.
Welcome back, and we have some audio here I want to play for you, and it's concerning an individual you may not have heard of before. Richard Romanek. He was interviewed on ABC News, and they taped quite a bit, or he did, of these mysterious objects, UFOs. And I think he was the same gentleman that caught an alien too as well. Now, it's been widely speculated that many people don't believe that he actually saw this thing. But we're going to cue the audio up for you and let you judge for yourselves. And here we go. This is the audio from ABC News. Richard Romanek.
There it is. Oh, I got it. I don't know what the hell it is.
Unlike many of the experiencers we talked to who claim to have seen UFOs,
And I looked out, and there was this big, red, blinking UFO.
or claim they were abducted, so it went over this way.
It went southeast, basically.
Stan Romanek's story may be the most incredible.
What the hell is that thing?
Not only does he capture his alleged sightings on video,
Did you guys see it, too?
he has more independent witnesses,
It was right over our heads, practically.
more documentation, more so-called proof of extraterrestrial contact than anyone else.
All right, we have an extraordinary story out of Denver.
He's appeared on Larry King Live with his video.
Stan Romanek is the man who claims to have shot footage of an extraterrestrial.
But remarkably, Stan says his first ever UFO sighting wasn't even in the dark. but in broad daylight while he was driving his car near Denver's Red Rocks Amphitheater.
As I rolled down the window, it appeared to have noticed me at that point, where it reorientated itself and literally shot up to about 1,000, maybe 2,000 feet in an instant.
Stan says he began seeing UFOs all the time. He could barely look up without seeing some strange light or orb in the sky. Over the years, his wristwatch stopped working. Lights would flicker at his mere presence, and birds would crash into his car.
If you're a true experiencer, a true abductee, you have what's called high strangeness. All these weird, bizarre, paranormal things start to happen, almost like your house is either being haunted or nobody really knows. Well, that thing's weird. Hey, where'd it go?
It's almost as if you're a storm chaser, like UFOs every couple weeks.
I'd reverse that. It's almost like they're chasing me.
But Stan says he witnessed even more paranormal phenomena. There was a UFO at his workplace. Orbs would follow him home at night. And ultimately, like a horror movie come true, Stan claims they came knocking on his door and woke him up in the middle of the night.
You thought it was kids
Yeah, I thought
masks.
it was, well, either kids or very small adults. They were almost a little bit too big to be kids, maybe teenagers.
You thought it was robbery.
Yeah, they were playing a joke or they were here to rob us. As I got closer, I started wondering if they were really masked because I could see the veins in their head. I could see their facial movements. I could see their mouth move. I could see their eyes blink. And I started to get frightened.
So what happened?
Unless you have this happen to you, it's kind of hard to explain, but suddenly a thought popped into my head.
So you think they were communicating with you telepathically?
I can't explain it any other way. I know what I experienced.
Suddenly, Stan says his mind was filled telepathically with unexplained images.
All of a sudden, bam, 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 images, thoughts, images.
And what were the images?
I had images of this horrible catastrophe, winds so strong it's scouring the pavement off the earth, forests burning, devastation to the planet.
So you were seeing scenes from an apocalypse?
From some kind of apocalyptic thing. And when it was over, I'm going, when's this going to happen? Is this going to happen? Is this really going to happen? Because I was pretty much in tears by this point. I was so terrified.
You're convinced that the aliens were trying to send you a message.
That's what this is all about.
And yet, Stan, from somebody who's listening to your story, it sounds like just that. It sounds like something you made up.
If you're a skeptic like I was, and trust me, I was in the same boat you were, it's like, oh, you guys are crazy. But every time I think that, something else happens to prove that I'm not crazy.
Is Stan crazy?
Is he crazy? I don't believe he's crazy. He's absolutely seen something. Things have actually happened to him. I know that, just from talking with him, from seeing some of the evidence.
The Garen cattle mutilation case was really interesting.
UFO investigator Chuck Zurkowski says Stan's story is supported by more than just shaky video and grainy photos of bright lights or orbs in the big city sky.
It's one thing to say you've seen something that's unknown. It's another to say, I've been abducted.
Well, you would have the evidence, the physical evidence that's occurred to him. The marks on his legs, the marks on his body, the implants.
That's right, implants. This is just some of the evidence Chuck is talking about. See the dot in that X-ray? Stan claims it was an implant doctors found after a so-called abduction. When ABC News asked for an independent medical assessment of the implant, Stan says it suddenly disappeared. There's also these photos of marks on Stan's body, which he says were the result of alien testing.
And they're usually in triangles, perfect triangles. You can measure them, and they're like an inch by an inch by an inch by an inch.
One could argue, Stan, that these are self-inflicted.
Yeah, they could argue that. I found some on my back, didn't even know I had them. Now, how can I reach my back? There's always an argument for everything. Just because somebody can fake something doesn't necessarily mean it's faked.
Which brings us to the physical evidence. Stan says he found these photos on his camera after it went missing for a couple of days. Stan actually believes this is the face of an alien.
These are images that were captured on a still camera.
I don't know how they got there, but they were there when he downloaded pictures off our camera.
And what do you make of these?
To me, they look real. I mean, there's so much detail in them. I don't know how they got on my camera, but they look like ATs to me. I mean, what do they look like to you?
You know, I'm a skeptic, Stan, so I think it looks like, Halloween mask.
Okay. Maybe you're right. But do Halloween masks have that kind of detail?
Well, this looks like it could be shadows.
Could be.
Skeptics argue Stan and others like him are just seeing what they want to see.
How do you know that Stan isn't putting on a great big hoax?
Well, that's the investigative part. You know, I've been to his house. I've talked to eyewitnesses who were there that saw things. I've seen some of his physical evidence, and that's where you start.
Now, that was our video for the Stan Romanek audio. Interesting. Don't know what I believe or what I make of that, except for the fact that Stan, I don't know. I don't know much about his upbringing or his background. And it's hard to digest that kind of rhetoric about some kind of being visiting you or seeing aliens or UFOs flying around, in the sky whenever you're there. Now, I'm also kind of skeptical of if they are real. I believe, as before, that these things are not from outer space. They are from another dimension, and they could have evil intent.
You have been listening to the broadcast from beyond. This is Mysterious Journeys and True Life Stories. Good night.